हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू द लाइव सेशन। तो आज हम देखेंगे हिस्ट्री का टेस्ट सीरीज, जिसका आज हम देखने वाले हैं सेट 2। तो इसमें जो करंट अफेयर्स का कुछ क्वेश्चंस है जो कि 2018 के हिसाब से है, क्योंकि ये 2018 का टेस्ट पेपर है। तो उसी हिसाब से हम देखेंगे उसका आंसर। और शुरू करते हैं हमारा आज का टेस्ट सीरीज़। तो आप भी मेरे साथ अटेंड कीजिए, और अगर आपका आंसर आता है तो मुझे चैट में बताइए। The first question है, consider the following statements regarding the tribal revolts started in India during the British rule. The violence was directed towards the outsider, moneylenders and traders who were seen as extensions of the colonial government. They were the most frequent, militant and violent of all movements. Tribal identity or ethnic ties became the quintessential factor for their solidarity. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, ऑल ऑफ द अबव. द वायलेंस वाज डायरेक्टेड टुवर्ड्स the outsider moneylenders and traders who were seen as extension of the colonial government. They were the most frequent, militant, and violent of all movements. Tribal identity or ethnic ties became the quintessential factor for their identity, for their solidarity. Which of the following are correctly matched? Paharia's rebellion, Rajmahal Hills, Koya revolts, Chota Nagpur Plateau, Coal mutiny, Eastern Godavari tract. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, वन ओनली. Paharia's rebellion, Rajmahal Hills. Arrange the following moments in the chronological order: Sannyasi revolt, Paika rebellion, Ahom revolt, Kuka movement. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है, पहले आएगा सन्यासी रिवोल्ट, फिर आएगा पाइका रेबेलियन, फिर अहम रिवोल्ट और लास्ट में कुका मूवमेंट. तो इसका ऑर्डर है 1, 2, 3, 4. Which of the following are incorrectly matched centers of revolt? कानपुर, नाना साहेब, लखनऊ, बेगम हजरत महल, बिहार, मौलवी अहमदुल्ला, फैज़ाबाद, कुंवर सिंह. तो इसमें इनकरेक्टली मैच बोला है, तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, 1 एंड 3 ओनली. कानपुर नाना साहेब, लखनऊ बेगम हजरत महल. Which of the following are said to be the causes for the failure of revolt of 1857? Lack of a coherent ideology and a political perspective. Lack of Hindu-Muslim unity was one of the main factors for the failure. Crucial support of certain sections of Indian public to British authorities. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी 1 and 3 only. Lack of a coherent ideology and a political perspective. Crucial support of certain sections of Indian public to British authorities. Which of the following factors led to the social reform movements in the 19th century India? Indian society in the 19th century was caught in a vicious web created by religious superstitions and social obscurantism. State misery and humiliation imparted on women through various ill practices like sati, child marriages, etc. The impact of modern Western culture and consciousness of defeat by a foreign power gave birth to a new awakening. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी ऑल ऑफ द अबव. Indian society in the 19th century was caught in a vicious wave created by religious superstitions and social obscurantism. Sheer misery and humiliation imparted on women through various ill practices like sati, child marriage, etc. The impact of modern Western culture and consciousness of defeat by a foreign power gave birth to a new awakening. Who among the following founded Bharat Mahila Parishad? सरला देवी चौधरानी, रामाबाई रानाडे, पंडिता रामाबाई सरस्वती, ताराबाई प्रेमचंद. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी रामाबाई रानाडे. Consider the following statements regarding the nationalist in the modern phase of Indian history. The moderate phase of the national movement had a wide social base and the masses played an active role. They trained people in political work and popularized modern ideas. They gave a call for separation of judicial from executive functions. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी 2 and 3 only. They trained people in political work and popularized modern ideas. They gave a call for separation of judicial and executive functions. Which of the following factors were responsible for the growth of modern nationalism? The growth of press helped in spreading modern ideas of self-government, democracy, civil rights, and industrialization. Middle-class intelligentsia provided effective leadership to the Indian political associations. Socio-religious reform movements served a great deal in bringing the different sections together. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी all of the above. The growth of press helped in spreading modern ideas of self-government, democracy, civil rights, and industrialization. Middle-class intelligentsia provided effective leadership to the Indian political associations. Socio-religious reform movements served a great deal in bringing the different sections together. Consider the following organizations: All India Scheduled Caste Federation, All India Depressed Classes League, All India Depressed Classes Association, Bahishkrit Hitkani Sabha. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was associated with which of the above organizations? तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी 1 and 4 only. All India Scheduled Caste Federation, बहिष्कृत हितकानी सभा. Who is known as the father of Indian Renaissance? राजा राममोहन राय, दयानंद सरस्वती, ज्योतिबा फुले, ईश्वर चंद्र विद्यासागर. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए राजा राममोहन रॉय. Which of the following were the features of Brahmo Samaj? It took a definite stand on the doctrine of karma and transmigration of soul. It upheld that only Hindu scriptures could enjoy the status of ultimate authority transcending human reason and conscience. It denied the need for a priestly class for interpreting the religious text. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी 3 only. It denied the need for a priestly class for interpreting the religious text. Who among the following gave a proposition, rationalism is our only preceptor? अक्षय कुमार दत्त, राजा राममोहन रॉय, स्वामी विवेकानंद, सैयद अहमद खान. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए अक्षय कुमार दत्त. Who among the following headed तत्वोधिनी सभा? देवेंद्रनाथ टैगोर, रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर, M.G. रानडे, केशव चंद्र सेन. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए देवेंद्रनाथ टैगोर. Consider the following statements regarding social reform organizations. The Pratna Samaj relied on education and persuasion and not on confrontation with Hindu orthodoxy. The Young Bengal movement drew inspiration from the Great French Revolution. Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar introduced Western thought in Sanskrit college to break the self-imposed isolation of Sanskritic learning. Choose the incorrect code. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी नन ऑफ द अबव. तो इसमें इनकरेक्ट कहा था इसलिए इसका आंसर नन ऑफ द अबव होगा. हु इज द ऑथर ऑफ द वर्क गुलामगिरी? ज्योतिबा फुले, गोपाल हरि देशमुख, गोपाल गणेश अगरकर, गोपाल कृष्ण गोखले. तो इसका आंसर होगा ऑप्शन ए ज्योतिबा फुले. Which of the following are correctly matched? Founder organization, Gopal Krishna Gokhale Servants of Indian Society, Narayan Malhar Joshi Social Service League, स्वामी विवेकानंद रामकृष्ण मिशन. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी ऑल ऑफ द अबव. गोपाल कृष्ण गोखले का है सर्वेंट्स ऑफ इंडिया सोसाइटी, नारायण मल्हार जोशी सोशल सर्विस लीग और स्वामी विवेकानंद रामकृष्ण मिशन. Who among the following said Hindu races as the children of children? दयानंद सरस्वती, स्वामी विवेकानंद, ईश्वर चंद्र विद्यासागर, लाला लाजपत राय. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए दयानंद सरस्वती. Which of the following started Suddhi movement to reconvert to the Hindu fold the converts to Christianity and Islam? आर्य समाज, प्रार्थना समाज, धर्म सभा, सेल्फ रेस्पेक्ट मूवमेंट. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए आर्य समाज. Who launched the pledge movement to inspire people to take a pledge against child marriage? इंडियन सोशल कॉन्फ्रेंस, ब्रह्मो समाज. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए इंडिया सोशल कॉन्फ्रेंस. Which of the following statements regarding the Ilbert Bill is correct? European nationals could be judged by Indian magistrate. Imposition of restriction on newspapers and magazines published in Indian languages. Imposition restriction the Indians of certain to carry arms by Indians. Imposition of additional tax on the land revenue during famine. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए यूरोपियन नेशनल्स कुड बी जज्ड बाय इंडियन मैजिस्ट्रेट. Which of the following political associations were started in Bengal? The Jamindari Association, the British Indian Association, Indian National Association, the Pune Sarvajanik Sabha. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए 1, 2 and 3 only. The Jamindari Association, the British Indian Association and the Indian National Association. Who among the following presided over the first session of the Indian National Congress? W.C. Banerjee, दादाभाई नारोजी, A.O. ह्यूम, बदरुद्दीन त्याबजी. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए W.C. Banerjee. In criticizing the reform brought by whose of the following acts did nationalists gave a call for no taxation without representation? Indian Council Act 1892, Indian Councils Act 1909, Indian Council Act 1919, Government of India Act 1935. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए इंडियन काउंसिल एक्ट 1892. Who among the following remarked Congress as a factory of sedition? Lord Dufferin, Lord Curzon, Lord Lansdowne, Lord Chelmsford. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए लॉर्ड डफरिन. Who of the following personalities gave the title Raja to Ram Mohan Roy? Akbar II, Farrukhsiyar, Sirajuddaulah, Lord Bentinck. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए अकबर II. Consider the following statements regarding the Indian Councils Act. Indian Council. It was constituted under the Government of India Act 1858. It was headed by the Viceroy of India. The Secretary of State of India was the chairman of the council. It had nominees of the Court of Directors. Which of the above statements is or are correct? इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी 1 and 3 only. It was constituted under the Government of India Act 1858. The Secretary of State of India was the chairman of the council. Consider the following statements with reference to the Famine Commission of 1880. It was appointed by Lord Ripon. It was headed by Richard Sturgis. The first Famine Code was formulated based on the Commission's report. Which of the above statements are correct? तो इसका आंसर है B 2 and 3 only. It was headed by Richard Sturgis. The first Famine Code was formulated based on the Commission's report. Which of the following pairs is matched correctly? Mayow's Resolution on Financial Decentralization 1870, the Royal Commission on Decentralization 1905, Ripon's Resolution on Decentralization 1882. Select the code from following. तो इसमें करेक्टली मैच्ड वाला बोलना है, तो इसका आंसर होगा ऑप्शन सी 1 and 3 only. Mayow's Resolution on Financial Decentralization 1870 or Ripon's Resolution on Decentralization 1882. Consider the following statements about the Deccan riots of 1875. The riots occurred in tribal regions of Madras province. It was a peasant uprising against the Marwari and Gujarati moneylenders. The rioters' specific purpose was to obtain and destroy the bonds, decrees, and other documents in the possession of the moneylenders. Which of the above statement is correct? तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी 2 and 3. It was a peasant uprising against the Marwari and Gujarati moneylenders. The rioters' specific purpose was to obtain and destroy the bonds, stickers, and other documents in the possession of the moneylenders. Which of the following events are not attributed to Curzon's tenure as Governor General of India? Appointment of the University Commission, appointment of Police Commission, Ancient Monuments Act, Surat split in Congress. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी सूरत split in Congress. Who among the following was or were economic critic or critics of colonialism in India? दादाभाई Naroji, M.G. Ranade, R.C. Dutt. Select the code from following. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, ऑल ऑफ द अबव, दादाभाई नौरोजी, M.G. Ranade और R.C. Dutt. Which of the following were the main objectives of Queen Victoria's Proclamation 1858? To disclaim any intention to annex Indian states, to place the Indian administration under the British Crown, to regulate East India Company's trade with India. Select the code from following. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए 1 and 2 only. To disclaim any intention to annex Indian state, to place the Indian administration under the British Crown. Consider the following statements with reference to the Syamji Krishna Verma. He published a monthly journal called the Indian Sociologist. He founded the India House in England. He instituted scholarships for Indian students in foreign countries. Which of the above statements are correct? तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी 1 and 2 only. He published a monthly journal called the Indian Sociologist. He founded the India House in England. Home charges constituted a major threat in the economic critique of the British government. Which of the following funds constituted home charges? Funds used to support the India office in London. Funds used to pay salaries and pensions of British personnel engaged in India. Funds used for waging wars outside India by the British. Select the code from following. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए 1 and 2 only. Funds used to support the India office in London. Funds used to pay salaries and pensions of British personnel engaged in India. Which of the following events is not related to tenure of Lord Lytton as the Governor General of India? Creation of statutory civil services, the second Afghan war, passing of the Vernacular Press Act, passing of First Factory Act. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, passing of First Factory Act. Which of the following were limitations of social reform movements? Narrow social base, movement did not reach rural India, casteism remained strong, social harmony increased. Select the code from following. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए 1, 2 and 3 only. Narrow social base, movements did not reach rural India, casteism remained strong. Consider the following statements with regard to Young Bengal group of students. They posed an intellectual challenge to the religious and social orthodoxy of Hinduism. They had complete faith in everything British and Western learning, which alienated them from the masses. They were influenced by Henry Vivian de Rosio and were responsible for the establishment of the Society for Translating European Sciences. Which of the statements given above are correct? तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए 1 and 2 only. They posed an intellectual challenge to the religious and social orthodoxy of Hinduism. They had complete faith in everything British and Western learning, which alienated them from the masses. Which among the following were the characteristics of early 19th century social-religious reformers? These reformers gained from Western education and were West-sponsored. The reforms promoted by these reformers were not meant to structurally reorganize the whole society. Issues dealt by these reformers were applicable and common to the higher classes of the Hindu society and had lesser meaning for the lower classes. Choose appropriate answer. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी 2 and 3 only. The reforms promoted by these reformers were not meant to structurally reorganize the whole society. Issues dealt by these reformers were applicable and common to the higher classes of the Hindu society and had lesser meaning for the lower classes. Consider the following statements regarding the self-respect movement. It was founded by E.V. Ramaswamy against Brahmanism in Kerala. It aimed to achieve a society where backward classes have equal rights. The movement promoted intercaste marriages which were not officiated by a Brahmin priest. Which of the above statements are correct? This answer is option A, 2 and 3 only. It aimed to achieve a society where backward classes have equal rights. The movement promoted intercaste marriages which were not officiated by a Brahmin priest. Consider the following statements regarding the Office of Viceroy of India. After the Act of 1858, the office of Governor General was abolished and replaced by the Office of Viceroy. The first Viceroy of India was Lord Canning. Which of the above statements are not correct? This answer is A, 1 only. नॉट करेक्ट बोला है तो इसका आंसर होगा 1 ओनली. Consider the following statements regarding Swadeshi movement of 1905. It was the first Gandhian movement. It was triggered because of the partition of Bengal. There was large-scale participation of peasants in picketing foreign shops. Which of the above statements are incorrect? तो इसका आंसर है B, 1 and 3. Incorrect कहाँ है? तो it was the first Gandhian movement or there was large-scale participation of peasants in picketing foreign shops. ये तो wrong होगा. The first population census of India was held in 1872, 1881, 1891, 1901. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन A, 1872. Which of the following are associated with Dadabhai Nauroji? Gyan Prakash Mandali, Poverty and Un-British Rule in India, Bombay Gazette, Bombay Association. Select the code from following. This answer is option B, 1, 2 and 4. Gyan Prakash Mandali, Poverty and Un-British Rule in India or Bombay Association. Who among the following was the first foreigner to become the president of INC? A.O. Hume, Annie Besant, George Yule, Henry Cotton. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, जॉर्ज यूल. Brahmaji Malwari was one of the most prominent Parsi social reformers of India. Which of the following statements are correct about him? He criticized the prohibition of widow remarriage by Hindus and placed the blame squarely with that religious priestly class and the social monopolist, that means the Brahmin caste, for their vulgar prejudices. Malwari published a set of notes on infant marriage and enforced widowhood, which he sent to 4,000 leading Englishmen and Hindus. He was instrumental in passing the Age of Consent Act in 1894. Malwari published a book in England, An Appeal from the Daughters of India. Select the correct code from the following. This answer is option D, all of the above. 1, 2, 3 and 4. The second half of the 19th century saw a remarkable growth in the vernacular phrase. They played a critical role in creating socio-political awareness in the masses. They also became a vehicle in exposing the exploitative policies of the British government. Alarmed by its growth, the government passed a Vernacular Press Act. Which of the following statements are correct about this act? It was passed by Lord Ripon in 1878. The magistrates of the districts were empowered to call upon a printer and publisher of any kind to enter into a bond, undertaking not to publish anything which might rouse feelings of disaffection against the government. The magistrate was authorized to deposit a security which could be confiscated if the printer violated the bond. Select the code from the following. This answer is option B, 2 and 3. Consider the following statement regarding the Indigo Revolt of Bengal. It was largely non-violent and farmers used legal means of protest. The modern educated middle class supported the peasants. Indigo Commission was appointed by the government which held the planters guilty and criticized them for the coercive methods they used with the indigo cultivators. Which of the above statements are correct? This answer is option D, all of the above. 1, 2 and 3. Indian national movement got an impetus after the foundation of the Indian National Congress in 1885. Moderates dominated till 1906. Which of the following were demands of the moderates? Dominant status for India, removal of poverty by the rapid development of agriculture and modern industries, Indianization, Indianization of higher administrative services, freedom of speech and press. Select the code from below. This answer is option B, 2, 3 and 4. Removal of poverty, Indianization of higher administrative services, freedom of speech and press. Who is being quoted in the following statement? The only hope for India is from the masses. The upper classes are physically and morally dead. Mahatma Gandhi, Rabindranath Tagore, Sardar Patel, Swami Vivekanand. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, स्वामी विवेकानंद. Industrial Security Annex was in news recently in context of Global Environment Facility, International Atomic Energy Agency, Nuclear Suppliers Group, India-US Defense Cooperation. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, India-US Defense Cooperation. The term phishing is used in the context of cryptocurrency, initial public offering, first information reports, none of the above. तो इसका आंसर होगा ऑप्शन डी, none of the above. Allowing someone to die by not doing something that would prolong life is called voluntary euthanasia, passive euthanasia, non-voluntary euthanasia, active euthanasia. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी, passive euthanasia. Which of the following states share the longest border with Bangladesh? Assam, Tripura, Mizoram, Meghalaya. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी, त्रिपुरा. Consider the following statements about Section 377 of the Indian Penal Code. It is modelled on the England's Burglary Act of 1533. It was introduced in India post Sepoy Mutiny. Supreme Court ruled unanimously in Navtej Singh Johar vs. Union of India that Section 377 was unconstitutional insofar as it criminalizes consensual sexual conduct between adults of the same sex. Select the correct statements. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, 1, 2 and 3. India has signed which of the following foundational agreements with United States of America? General Security of Military Information Agreement, Basic Exchange and Cooperation Agreement for Geospatial Cooperation, Communication Compatibility and Security Agreement, Logistic Exchange Memorandum of Agreement. Select the correct code. तो इसका आंसर होगा ऑप्शन डी, ऑल ऑफ द अबव. Defense technology and trade initiative is often in use in the context of India and United States of America, Israel, Japan, France. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स ऑफ अमेरिका. In the context, what is the implication of getting access to Centrix? The country will have the privilege to buy uranium from the nuclear suppliers group. The country automatically becomes a member of the nuclear suppliers group. The military nuclear installation comes under the inspection of International Atomic Energy Agency. None of the above. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, नन ऑफ द अबव. Czech Republic is not bordered by which of the following? Germany, Slovakia, Poland, Slovenia. Select the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, 4 only, Slovenia. Consider the following statements with respect to Mobilize Your City partnership. It is an international transport alliance under the UN Marquess Partnership for Global Climate Action. It aims at assisting beneficiary partners, that means national and local governments, in their preparation of national urban mobility policies and investment programs and sustainable urban mobility plans. It is supported by the French and the German governments and was launched in 21st Conference of Parties meeting. Select the correct statements. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, all of the above. Which of the following statements about SLINEX is correct? It is a naval exercise between India and Sri Lanka. It is an air combat exercise between India and Singapore. It is a naval exercise between India and Singapore. It is an air combat exercise between India and Sri Lanka. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, इट इज़ a naval exercise between India and Sri Lanka. Consider the following statements about the East Godavari River estuarine ecosystem. IGRI, encompassing Godavari mangroves, is the second largest mangrove area after the Sundarbans in West Bengal. It is funded by Global Environment Facility. Select the correct statements. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, both 1 and 2. Batukama festival is a floral festival celebrated for 9 days during Durga Navaratri. It is predominantly celebrated in which of the following states? Gujarat, Telangana, West Bengal, Madhya Pradesh. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी, तेलंगाना. Anecut refers to rainfall burnt land cranes made to military officers, water wheel used in the irrigation of land, wasteland and converted to cultivated land. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, rainfall burnt. The Hatti community is majorly found in Vidarbha, Rayalaseema, Himachal Pradesh, Odisha. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, हिमाचल प्रदेश. Consider the following statements about Washington Accord. It is an international agreement among bodies responsible for accrediting undergraduate engineering degree programs. National Board of Accreditation, India has become the permanent signatory member of the Washington Accord in 2018. Select the correct statements. तो इसका आंसर है ए, 1 only. Malignant catarrhal fever is related to which of the following? Chlamydia bacteria, herpes virus, gonorrhea bacteria, syphilis bacteria. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी, herpes virus. Millex 18 is a military exercise related to which of the following multilateral organization? Shanghai Cooperation Organization, Organization of Islamic Cooperation, Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multisectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation, Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, बे ऑफ बंगाल इनिशिएटिव फॉर मल्टीसेक्टरल टेक्निकल एंड इकोनॉमिक कोऑपरेशन. Consider the following joint military exercises and participating countries. Garuda Shakti, India and Sri Lanka. Yuddha Abhyas, India and Nepal. Nomadic Elephant, India and Bhutan. Which of the following is incorrectly matched? तो इसका आंसर है डी, ऑल ऑफ द अबव. तो सब इनकरेक्टली मैच है. Consider the following statements and identify the tribe. They are second most populous tribe in Tripura after the Tripuris. They speak a dialect of Kokborok language which is of Tibeto-Burmese origin. Select the correct code. Capers, Thangars, Bruce, Gonds. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, ब्रूस. Which of the following is the best description of VC 11184 that was in the news recently? Ballistic missile tracking ship, nuclear powered submarine, torpedo launch and recovery vessel, nuclear powered aircraft carrier. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, ballistic missile tracking ship. Which of the following statements about Eritrea is or are correct? It opens into the Red Sea. It is bordered by Ethiopia and Sudan only. Both A and B, neither A nor B. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, इट opens into the Red Sea. Consider the following statements with respect to प्रधान मंत्री अन्नदाता संरक्षण अभियान, PM ASA. The primary objective of PM ASA are to attract investment in irrigation system at field level, develop and expand cultivable land in the country, enhance rainwater use in order to minimize wastage of water, enhance crop per drought by implementing water-saving technologies and precision irrigation. It is an umbrella scheme incorporating ongoing schemes of the ministry like mega food parks, integrated cold chain and value addition infrastructure, food safety and quality assurance infrastructure, etc. It ensures that farmers growing oilseeds, pulses and copra actually get the minimum support price they are promised for their crops every year. Select the correct statements. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, 3 only. It ensures that farmers growing oilseed, pulses and copra actually get the minimum support price they are promised for their crops every year. Global Burden of Disease Study is a comprehensive regional and global research program of disease burden that assesses mortality and disability from major diseases, injuries and risk factors. It is based out of Medicine Sans Frontiers, Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation, वर्ल्ड हेल्थ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, लैंसेट ग्लोबल हेल्थ. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी, इंस्टीट्यूट फॉर हेल्थ मैट्रिक्स एंड इवैल्यूएशन. तो इसका 75 क्वेश्चन ही था. तो हमारा आज का टेस्ट सीरीज कंप्लीट हो गया है. और अगर आप चैनल पर नए हैं तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए और नोटिफिकेशन आइकन पर क्लिक कर दीजिए ताकि आप डेली लाइव क्लास ज्वाइन कर सकें. साथ ही अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छा लगे तो लाइक कर दीजिए और अपने दोस्तों के साथ शेयर कीजिए ताकि उन्हें भी हेल्प हो सके. तो हमारा ये सेशन यहीं तक था. थैंक यू, थैंक्स फॉर ज्वाइनिंग.